So it usually take y'all a little while to come on in here. Y'all know how y'all do. Take y'all like 2 to 3 minutes. Nah, 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 nah. Ain't that how the horses be? ADHD, BPD. I said ADHD, BPD. I said ADHD and BPD. You better wrap it up. You better wrap it up. Gang, gang, wrap it up. You better wrap it up. Gang, gang, wrap it up. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna wait for y'all to hop on their head, babies. And then after 2 minutes, if y'all don't hop in, I'm gonna go ahead and deliver these messages. I got some downloads, y'all. Y'all better be happy. And if you're not, then you better figure it out. And if it's too much to figure it out, then you better surrender it. And then be happy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wait for y'all to come on in here. Mm-hmm. Well, I'll let you know what's going on in the world. But grand rising to all, grand rising to all. The purpose why we say grand rising is because we all die when we sleep, okay? And then once we astro project while we're sleeping, while our bodies are sleeping, we are astro projecting, right? We're fighting in the spiritual war. We in the cosmos wrecking, putting them hands up, right? So then we come return back to our physical bodies to rise to our new mission, right? Grand rising, everybody. Okay, so we're at 1 minute and 50 seconds. It is July 28th, 7:24 on the eastern side of town, on the eastern side. That's what they said, but with the poles flipping, are we western now? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Okay, boom, we're at 2 minutes. Message for today. Messages for today. You are enough. You are enough. Okay. You have to avoid, or you don't have to, but it's best to avoid these 6 fears. Okay. You want to avoid the fear of poverty. You want to avoid the fear of criticism, fear of old age, the fear of ill health. Let me show you what I'm looking at, loves. Okay. I put this up on the window, not only to remind myself, but to remind the loved ones in my home and to remind you all every time I go live. Everything is a lesson inside. Okay, everything is a lesson. With that being said, here's the downloads for today. Stick with me now. Stick with me. I need y'all to be strong. Some of us need to work out, okay? Hear me out. Chair exercises. Some of us need to work on chair yoga, chair exercises, wall Pilates, very simple beginners. Beginners, okay? What's up, Nancy? What's up, everybody in the chat, okay? Or that's streaming, that's looking at this live. Uh, we need to focus on trauma informed hip opening exercises. Okay, we have a lot of trauma that's locked up in our hips that we have to release. Okay, we have to release it. All right, y'all gotta, not y'all, we have to tap into some Tai Chi. Now, I know that sound like some old Buddhist type stuff, but you have to do it, okay? It's just simply, Nancy, what you mean? No, yes, my love, yes. And you can make up your own routines. You can make up your own routines. Don't fight this. You can make up your own routines. Hop on YouTube real quick or one of these quick social media platforms and join a class, right? Join a class and go at your own pace. Don't worry about what everybody else doing. It's about you. It's not about nobody else. Go at your own pace. That's what I'm trying to teach myself. Not trying. That's what I'm teaching myself, and that's what I'm giving the message to you. Hopefully you all listen to it, and we could do it together. You know what I mean? Another message is the divine nine, the divine nine. All of the divine nine, y'all under judgment. Ooh, shout out to Mercury retrograde and the entities that's not trying to let me get it out. Divine Nine, y'all under heavy judgment, as we all are, right? All of us are under judgment. This ain't no mongering shit, right? I'm under judgment. Everybody, from all timelines, planes, and dimensions. Okay. A planet is a plane that's stuck within a net. Okay, that's what I believe. That's what I believe. All right. You want to make sure you pick study times out there. Pick times to study and read. Okay, study, read. You should already have a notebook and pen when you see me pop up. Something I'm saying is for you, but mainly for me. Somebody got a cousin that was either killed or kidnapped in the 80s or the 90s. Y'all need to look into that. That was strong. That was strong. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area, maybe. Um, yes, that cousin is looking. So y'all got to remember, I represent lost souls, right? So a lot of these souls and spirits come reaching out. You dig what I'm saying? Somebody has a cousin that was either killed or kidnapped in the years of the late 80s and early 90s, and it has something pertaining to do with your truth, whoever that's for. It could be for me too. You feel what I'm saying? Beyonce, Meg the Stallion, Ariana Grande, and Michelle Obama, y'all under heavy judgment, and you know why. A stallion is a male horse, correct? Somebody look up what a stallion mean. Look up what a stallion mean. For some reason, Meg the Stallion, Ariana Grande, Beyonce, and Michelle Obama, y'all under heavy judgment. I take it how it resonates. I'm the messenger. You know what I mean? I'm the median in between. Y'all running from spiritual court. You can't do that. It's no more running. You can't hide behind the deities and the gods and the goddesses you've been and the archons that you all been hiding under. This is for who I just named. If it's hitting you, then it's you too. All right, nothing like that. But hey, we all got demons that we battle with. You got to learn how to control and balance your demons out. Right, right. You got to learn it's the alpha. You know what I mean? And you have to become that alpha in everything in your life. Right? All right, cool. All right, so what else did Mac Miller? Mac Miller. Mac Miller is coming out. Mac Miller. What happened with Mac Miller? All right, we got to tap into Mac Miller. What happened with Mac Miller? All right. What else is out there? We're at 7 minutes and 44 seconds. I don't want to keep y'all too long because I'm going to start making my videos and I got to get myself together. A lot of people talking about Malcolm Jamal Warner. Okay, a lot of that is ritualistic. Okay, a lot of that is esotericism, and don't believe a lot of stuff. That's the message with that. Believe it, but don't believe it. The message is believe everything and then learn not to believe nothing. The message is love everything and then love to let everything go. You feel what I'm saying? You have to create, you have to become the equator in your life, the balance, right? Some of us have to regenerate. Some of us have to know that we're actually generating the sun as well, right? Just as much as the sun is generating us, we're generating the sun. And the sun is very powerful consciousness, okay? So we have to learn that balance and not abuse the sun. Okay, not abuse the sun or the moon energy. The Galactic Federation has control over the moon now. Okay, we have to be mindful of where we're at in life. Everything is not about the physicality. A lot of y'all get on here and y'all be talking about my hair. Hey, check it out. Or y'all talk about other people's physical looks. That's an illusion, y'all. That's an illusion. Right? It's the war on the mind, right? The war on the mind, okay? Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, okay? Okay? Have you done that? Have you done that? We gonna rock out 10 minutes. I'm gonna get off of here. We're at 9 minutes and 46 seconds. These are popping up. I didn't even start reading yet. My tarot cards. These is what I'm just picking up. But y'all need to pay attention. I do too. We're at 10 minutes and 11 seconds. I'll rock out to 11 minutes. I always do that, don't I? Be like, I'm going to get off. No, I'm not going to get off. There's a message within everything. You dig? A message within everything. A message within everything. Okay? Take your notes. Take your notes, babies. Take your notes. Okay? It's a big shift that is happening. It's a big shift. The land is you. The land is you. You are the land. Okay? They are speaking heavily, heavily, heavily. Screenshot whatever you need and take your notes, or do your own research. Okay? Make your AI tool your best friend. Make your AI tool your best friend. Okay? That's what it's for. It's not for you to just search up titties and dicks and fake ass spell work that y'all been doing on them TikToks. Some of them be actually looking up TikToks, looking up how to do spell work on TikTok. You are the magic, okay? You are the magic, my loves. You are the anointed. You are the anointed that will not be touched again, okay? You. This message is for you or me. Take it how it resonates. I have not cursed any, especially the divine, okay? Divine feminine, we rise. Nothing against the masculine, but if you look throughout centuries of history, all right, a lot of the women, the matriarchs, hold the oil to the land. We are the oil that's being extracted. The melanin within you is the oil. You are the oil, okay? The melanin inside of you is the freaking oil. Got it? Don't let them take your blood, your melanin. Don't. Why? Because it is this. Your melanin is this. This is your melanin, babies. Come on now. Come on. I wasn't even supposed to do this right now. Come on now. Y'all got to feel it. And if you don't, then beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up. Y'all mean? This came in upside down. Some of y'all are avoiding spiritual court. What is spiritual court? Right? Let's get into it. What is spiritual court? Everything I do is spiritual or metaphysical. Stop being in the physical with me. Everything I teach you is spiritual or metaphysical. Got it? So what is spiritual court? Spiritual court. Court of Ancient of Days, okay? A legal system that operates in the spiritual realms. Jurisdiction in spiritual or religion. The court of mediation. Court of petition. The throne of grace. The court of Mount Zion. The court of the accuser. Okay, spiritual court. Some of y'all, it came upside down, so some of y'all are avoiding, what's it called? What is it called when people get a warrant out for their arrest? They eluding the police. What's that shit called, y'all? What's that shit, y'all? But y'all need to look out for this blood type here. AB positive. You are mystics. What does AB positive mean spiritually? You are the rarest blood type. Okay, you're an old soul. You're connected easily with both light and dark. Your energy is fluid, my loves, like water. Come on, AB positive. You're natural psychics, you're natural seers, and you are energy workers. You are very divine in tarot and astrology. Come through, AB positive. Come through. But always remember not to do this. You never have to place yourself on the pedestal. You are the pedestal. You never have to be all boastful like these celebrities out here been doing. You never have to do that. And it's real tempting because they got to learn their damn lesson. Not just celebrities, anybody in your or in your frequency have to learn a lesson, but don't put yourself on no pedestal. Know the power you have and know how powerful you are, because guess what? Once you realize that, baby, your towers are divinely protected. Come on now. What does that mean spiritually? It means you have spiritual protection. You are strength. No danger, no threats come towards you. You have divine support from me and others. And you are a safe haven. You trust the universe. Somebody say, my towers are divinely protected. Put it in the comments or don't. Somebody say it though. Somebody say, my towers are divinely protected, right? Everything I teach you, everything I learn, right? Everything that I'm learning, because it's a continuous journey. You can't just learn something and then think you know everything. No. What? That's not what we made this plane for. We made this plane for us to experience, right? For us to experiment, right? But not to the levels and the extent that we have to do what? And some of us been tapping into what? Now this was for healing purposes only, babies. Healing. But guess what they did? They started conjuring up deities, gods and goddesses out of this energy here. And then they did like this and they flipped the healing upside down, my loves. What does hoodoo mean? Spiritually and metaphysically. Hoodoo is different. It has different versions. It's a spiritual practice. African roots evolved in American context, okay? So hoodoo is a mixture of Southern U.S. enslaved African Americans and African roots. Okay, it's a range of magical practices. Practitioners seek empowerment from hoodoo. Okay. Now, this is going to be heavy. Remember, I said the 6 fears that you have to avoid. This is one of them. Fear of poverty, fear of criticism, fear of old age, fear of ill health, fear of losing a lost one, and the fear of death. Right? Boom. 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 But if you have fear of losing a loved one, boom. No more fear of poverty is upside down. Yes, STDs, my love. Fear of STDs is spiritually transmitted diseases. Y'all looking at sexually transmitted diseases, yes. Because a lot of these Jezebels and warlocks, or a lot of these nasty hoes, and a lot of these drippy dick niggas, okay, however you want to say it, they out here transmitting diseases sexually and spiritually. Okay, what happens is whatever dark trauma that they have that they're holding, I just saw a spirit run past. Whatever dark trauma that they are holding within, when they put their claws inside of you, or when you put your inside of them, or when she climb on top of you, baby, he is then transferring that energy to you, right? So let's say that job joker killed somebody. All right, let's say that job joker just went and sacrificed 2 infant babies to Moloch. Okay, let's say that motherfucker just went and sacrificed some children, right? You get a relationship, situationship, friendship, whatever you want to call it, with that entity. Y'all go and lay down and do the doo-doo. Some of y'all like to do the doo-doo. Pew. You stop doing you ain't supposed to be penetrated, but some of y'all like that butt shit. That's crazy. Anyway, y'all do the doo-doo, right? Y'all get it in. Ooh, I had my baby. I want to do it to you. After y'all do all that good stuff is transferred, right? The energies are transferred. That motherfucker done gave you all that motherfucking sin. It's yours now. That's selling the soul. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's so easy as having sex that you can sell your soul. And they know this. That's why they was pushing the pornography out there. Hold on, let me hit my weed. That's why they was pushing the pornography out there like that, right? Fucking with the mindset, thinking that we gotta have sex. Did y'all know that we was able to just put our foreheads together? I don't want to do that on this too, cause y'all be tripping. Might you might do some shit, right? But we used to be able to put our foreheads together, and boom, look at this. Look at that forming on my forehead. I just peeped that. You might be right, making it seem so casual and meaningless. That's what they want you to feel comfortable, right? Be careful with the food rituals, right? Don't eat nobody's shit. Eat your own food. I'm telling y'all, these motherfuckers be putting blood, the period one, inside the food. Okay, don't eat no spaghetti from nobody. Fuck that shit, bitch. He trying to set you up. And then they got the candles lit, right? You think it's a sexy little scene, it's all romantic and shit. And that bitch pressing you, that dude pressing you to eat that food. Don't do it. Don't do it. Why you need blood for? Everything is about power, and they use blood as the power. Damn, I've been on here for 21 minutes and 38 seconds. All right. All right. All right. One more card. If you don't hold your power, your wheel of fortune will be denied. Okay. What does the wheel of fortune mean? Spiritually and metaphysically, it means if it's denied, if your wheel of fortune is denied, then you have bad luck. Okay. You have unforeseen destiny. You can't change. You'll be stuck in a loop of illusions. You are closed mind to the power of the universe. Your wisdom is taken and your access is denied. You lose rank in the cosmos. All right. Be proud. Hey, this is for all y'all that know you are high rank in the cosmos, not on this physical shit. If you know that you think beyond the box, right? And you've had certain spiritual beings reach out to you in certain ways, everything is a lesson. Everything, every number, every letter, every animal, every insect. Ooh, be careful of the monitoring spirits in your home. Like fruit flies, mosquitoes, the fly on the wall, gnats. These entities are able to use these beings because insects, they're beings, right? Everything is life. Everything is living. Everything has a purpose. But their purpose is, I tell you what, I'm not about killing, but let a motherfucking mosquito come near me. It draws blood. Oh, you want blood? Nigga, bop, bop, bop. We fighting. Y'all ever see the movie with the dude with the bee was fighting the bee? Yeah. I ain't gonna fight no bee though. The bees are your best friends. The bees love you. If you get stung by a bee, that just means your frequency is off. Simple as that. If a bee is attacking you, you've done something in this realm or another realm where you done fucked up, or your bloodline. Y'all ever see that movie called Damsel on Netflix? It's called Damsel, right? And it's basically about sacrificing a certain bloodline to this mountain that holds this dragon. Shout out to the dragons that have returned. Okay, but basically they have mixed the bloodlines by slicing the palm of their hand and slicing the other entity's palm of their hand and basically mixing the blood together. And then they threw her ass down that goddamn mountain. I'm talking about, it was long. She fell. They showed the whole thing. I was like, damn, go ahead, Netflix. You know, sometimes they don't be trying to show us stuff. You got to believe everything that you watch. That's their way of telling their truth, right? They have to tell us. And plenty of people been telling us to tell our vision, right? It's true. Everything you watching is true. Now, Here's your next mission. Don't watch it for entertainment anymore. Now you got to watch it for education. Now you got to look at the big sky on Prime on I think it's Hulu. The big sky. It's about Montana, the state of Montana, baby. Y'all gotta watch The Handmaid's Tale. The Handmaid's Tale. Uh-huh. That's really happening. That's basically a Bible story about, I think it's Sarah and Abraham and Hagar, I think. And Sarah couldn't produce children or something like that. So Hagar was like their little handmaid that they raped. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We got to stop reading these Bibles like children's stories. It's actually a map. That's why they took the book of Enoch out. And they try to make the mermaids all demonic and stuff. Shame on them. They shouldn't have did that. I tell you that. They said the mermaids was demonic, y'all. They said the mermaids was evil. Come on now. Y'all need to read the book of Enoch. They took it out the Bible for a reason. The book of Enoch is you. The book of Enoch was part of this. Okay? What does that mean? Spiritually and metaphysically. Hashtag lost souls. We in the building. Universal sacrifice means compassionate acts. It creates a sense of belonging. All right? But what kind of belonging do they want? You feel me? It's an interconnectedness through shared struggles and experiences. So a universal sacrifice, this is supposed to be like harmonious. You feel what I'm saying? Like a sacrifice could be you going outside and exercising and releasing all of your negative thoughts. That's a universal sacrifice. But a lot has been turned dark, y'all. Okay, universal sacrifice put others before yourself. You put others before yourself. You are selfless service when you perform universal sacrifice. You fulfill missions and the universe will on earth. Okay? Okay. Once you give universal sacrifice, your karmic retribution is turned upside down. What is karmic retribution? God damn it. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. If any of y'all out there stuttering, I already had like a slight speech impediment. That's why I write everything down the way I do, and I try to talk as much on this tube to help with my throat chakra, no matter how silly I sound. But those of us that have speech impediments, karmic retribution, if it's upside down, so that means, what is karmic retribution? Causes from past actions, whether good or bad. Karmic retribution is an effect on present and future. It is transformed through personal growth or positive actions. But because it was upside down, you need to work on your personal growth and you need to be more positive in your actions, okay? All right, and once you do that, your blockages will be removed. Damn, these joints is on point. Your blockages will be removed. What does that mean? You have fasted, you have prayed, you have surrendered anything that is out of your control. You have meditated, you have done your spiritual cleansing. Come on now. Your energy cleansed. What? You have released and you understand source. What? You better go ahead with your bad self, removing blockages. Once you remove the blockages, you become the black hole. What is a black hole? I create them job jokers on a second. Every millisecond, I got a black hole. Whoop, I'm here. Whoop, I'm there. Whoop. Y'all know, like in the Matrix. Neo. You did? All right. Never read Enoch. Maybe I will. Hobson, Hey, it ain't nothing but a learning experience. Yeah, I mean, if you ain't got nothing to do, fuck it, educate yourself. Yeah, I mean, it ain't nothing to it. It ain't nothing to it, especially if we have the ability to read. You know, if you have the ability to read and you're able to read, bro, sis, whatever, whoever you are, Hobson, or whoever you are listening, whoever this is, it's not just for Hobson, it's for me too. Read. If you have that ability to read. But what does a black hole mean spiritually and metaphysically? It means you represent the unknown and the infinite. You are the void or the emptiness lying at the center of our being. You reflect life's unresolved mysteries and signify transformation and life's continuous evolution. Black holes are patterns that we find difficult to break. And you're tuned into frequencies, okay? That's what a black hole is. Now, remember I mentioned the land, and I said, you are the land, okay? What does the land mean spiritually? It's a deep connection with one's ancestry and heritage. It means inheritance. It means you are a nurturing force. Come on now, land. You are the source of life, renewal. You are beyond physical. You are the sign of abundance. You are balance and harmony, and you are motherhood, baby. Come on now. Whoever this is for, this for me too. I told y'all all these be for me too. It ain't just for you. I made these cards so I can learn too, baby. This for all the hashtag lost souls out there. But why this come upside down? Some of y'all done popped in here. Why this come upside down? What does it say? I have not committed robbery with violence. Oh, well, that was upside down. That means some of y'all is committing robbery with violence. I have not committed robbery. Oh, yes, that do mean that. That stank. That ain't. Some of y'all committing robbery with violence. Don't get me wrong. I'll go into the Wawa and I'll take stuff right in front of them. I don't steal. It's the difference between stealing and taking. I don't steal. I be talking right to them. And sometimes they don't even be on purpose. I open a bag of chips and start eating that shit right in front of them. We be having a good old time and shit. And then I be like, damn. But did I actually pay for it already? That's how my mindset be. This came upside down. Trust wrapped in lies. So because it was upside down, somebody telling you the truth. Somebody is trying to tell you the truth. Okay? Because they're telling you they have not cursed anyone in thoughts, words, or deeds. But be cautious, especially because we're in retrograde, Mercury retrograde. There's your test. Oh, you got a lot of folk that's going to be coming back into your life that ain't supposed to be there. Technology going to be doing what it do best. It's going to be acting up. The GPSs are going to be off. So if you take Ubers or Lyfts, please be kind to your drivers, because honestly, they're being redirected. I used to intern at a place called Sanctuary AI, and it's interesting that a lot of the massively successful people I met believed exactly in the types of things you're saying. That's what's up. That's what's up. And remember, I always say believe everything and then believe nothing. Right? The whole thing is, to me, is it's about learning, not attaching. You dig what I'm saying? I want to learn it all as much as I can while I'm on this mission. I don't want to attach to anything at all, because that's dangerous when we attach, because we're so powerful that once we attach to something, all right, it takes our energy. It's all about energy manipulation. This is energy and spirit. All right, the deep underground military bunker systems, all that shit. Okay, them underground tunnels. Okay, we ain't playing out here. We know what's going on. We learning. We learned it. Come on, how you better get it in. We better learn. They learned about us. Every housing system has a deep underground military bunker system under it. They cloned Tyrone, tried to tell us the best way that they could, right? But we looked at it as entertainment. And it's a lot of movies and shit that happened prior to they cloned Tyrone. But in the present sense, that's the closest that we can get that comes to mind right now that I can think of. But please know that every housing development has them underground systems where they're manipulating the energies. Come on now. They come into your neighborhoods dressed like you, talking like you. And this ain't about race, baby. Ooh, this ain't about race. Nah, not at all. They've tried to outsmart us in every way that they could. But all you have to do is go inside. Don't attach to nothing. It's so scary that you can't even attach to some of your family members. Somebody out there got a father. This just popped up. Somebody got a father that's not their father, and it's really your uncle. That if as I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to me too. Somebody has a father who is not their father. It could possibly be their uncle, and maybe it's tied to that cousin that I mentioned earlier that got killed or kidnapped in the 80s or the 90s, possibly Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area, uh, Lancaster area, Kensington area is a setup, it's a trap. All those people are getting paid to get high, and they're telling you, um, I think it's called Kensington, all of the city areas where they have rows of people that are high, excessively high, overdosing. They're getting paid to do that. It's a mind play, and but they know it, and they're telling people. So, a lot of those souls are actually being saved because they're telling the truth. They're showing it. They're being authentically them. And so a lot of judgment, we perceive a lot of judgment as to being like, oh, they gonna get in trouble, or fuck that. Worry about yourself. Don't worry about other entities or beings, especially if they're being authentically them and they're telling you their truth. I mean, shit, but they do get paid. A lot of the riots are set up. The school shootings set up, very much so set up. The school systems in general have underground tunnel systems. Okay, under all of them in the United States. I'm working on international as well because you got to remember we're all connected. Social engineering, you better get it, Hobson. You better get it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. Yes. That's why we need each other. We the pieces of we all our own individual piece of the puzzle, right? But when we come together, damn it, Hobson. I'm so serious. I am so serious right now. Social engineering. Everybody, I'm going to write that down right now too on my. I told y'all I write everything on my window, right? Everything that I need to work on, right? Remember I told y'all Beyonce, Meg Thee Stallion, Ariana Grande. Why are why why are you under judgment? That's what I meant to write. Why are you under judgment? Okay. And now we're going to put social engineering. Could they be under judgment due to social engineering? Hobson, what did we just figure out? Engineering. I got to look at how Hobson wrote it because I smoke a lot of weed. Okay. Okay. And boom. So I got a lot that I'm going to test myself on today, which is, well, first, I have to come back over to my other schedule, right? I have to come back over here because I have deadlines set up. So I've completed the archons for now. I've completed the Miss Lowdown podcast that I did about Malcolm Jamal Warner, aka Theo. I want to find out what happened with Mac Miller. Somehow he kept coming in my energy yesterday, so I'm gonna figure that out by August 1st. The old world gods, the divine nine rituals. Okay, I have to finish this first before and then I want to find events or find out more classes about teaching me about AI. Oh man. Oh, say hi to my plants. Say hi to my plants, y'all. Yes. Yeah, we got to work on them today. I got to get them some bigger pots. Yes. All right, so we have 40 minutes and 42 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go on about your day. I truly appreciate your time. I appreciate us sharing the energy, right? It wasn't I took yours, you took mine. You can never take mine, baby. And what you'll realize is we're so powerful that once we give our energy, I'm a life force generator, right? So once I give you my energy, um, and I feel like you've abused it, once I take that shit back, oh baby. Oh, you don't want to be on that side of town. So I appreciate the transfer of energy that we all had, right? And I release you all until next time. Much love, light, and darkness.